Senator Marco Rubio has introduced the Falun Gong Protection Act in the Senate. The bill aims to deter the Chinese regime's state-sanctioned organ harvesting. NTD's Melina Weisskopf has more.
Senator Marco Rubio has introduced 3 bills countering the Chinese Communist Party, stating, "Communist China has been able to get away with a campaign of widespread evil." One of the bills is the Falun Gong Protection Act, to create a U.S. policy to sanction CCP officials who have knowingly and directly engaged in or facilitated the involuntary harvesting of organs. A crime which Falun Gong practitioners are reported to be one and probably the main source of organ supply. One Falun Gong practitioner previously told NTD her father was one of those victims.
And the incision was all the way down, which clearly indicated that my father's organ had been harvested, likely while he was still alive.
There's a ready supply of organs of any kind, of any type, what have you, because they're taking them from living people. I mean, it's the most horrific thing you can imagine.
The State Department recently told NTD that the Chinese regime should, quote, cease its depraved actions against prisoners of conscience.
Electrical batons to beat me. I lost my consciousness.
This persecution has been going on for 25 years, and several resolutions condemning the CCP's persecution and organ harvesting of Falun Gong practitioners have passed the House, but they've all stalled in the Senate. So far, Senator Rubio's bill has 3 co-sponsors, and it passed the House in June with full support.
This has to be a national and a global movement to raise awareness and then to take action to hold the CCP accountable. And every human around the world needs to see this and open their eyes.
Hope should be alive. Hope needs to be alive. It's not happening fast enough.
Now it's up to Senate Leader Chuck Schumer to bring this bill up for a vote in the Senate. He could bring it up as a standalone bill or perhaps attach it to a broader piece of legislation, say the annual National Defense Bill. If it does pass the Senate and is signed into law by President Biden, it would be the first federal law to counter the Chinese Communist Party's decades-long persecution against Falun Gong, as well as counter the regime's illicit organ trade. Reporting from Washington, D.C., Melina Weisskopf, NTD News.